Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. This is Lady Banks coming at you today, praying and hoping that everyone is well, hoping that you're embracing the new year for new impossibilities, being enthusiastic about all the different things that you want to accomplish in your life, whether it's financial, whether it's physical, whether it's personal, no matter what it is, just striving to get where you want to get. And remember, January 1st doesn't determine the beginning of what you need to do for you. The new day does. So whenever you open your eyes and you're blessed with a new day, that's an opportunity to move forward in whatever it is you've been praying and hoping for. So today I come to you and I want to share some information about something that is so serious and so important for so many people, including myself, and that's credit. Your credit score and credit repair. I am going to help you and teach you step by step how to build your own credit. There's so many different places that offer credit repair, credit this, credit that, but I'm here to let you know that you can do it on your own. And I'm going to say this not to insult anyone, not to offend, but to tell the truth because it applies to all of us. If you are the reason why your credit is not in good health, you have to be the reason why it can get in good health. It's just like our physical bodies. If we notice that we've gained weight, or we fell through on how we're supposed to eat, or we lost track or whatever, it's okay. It's life. It happens. But once we realize it, we do something about it. So we start to exercise better eating habits. We start to exercise our actual bodies, and we exercise the changing of how we think. That's the most important thing. So it's the same thing with building our credit. We have to learn to exercise our mind and the way that we think to see change. So the first thing I'm going to start with is, how does our credit even get in a situation to where it's now what you call bad? Okay? A lot of this stems from our childhood. Some of you may say, how does it stem from my childhood? A child doesn't have credit. A child doesn't need credit. Yeah, that's true, but that child will grow up and then realize that they have something called credit. A lot of us aren't taught in our childhood about credit, when it actually should be taught. It should be taught at home, and it also should be taught at school. But for a lot of inner city schools, as an educator, this is what I've seen growing up for myself, and this is what I still see as an educator. It's not taught. So when it's not taught, you can't expect someone to know what they don't know. But at the same time, it causes major setbacks for their life. So they don't understand that I have something called credit. What is credit? Credit is a 3-digit number between 300 and 850, and is what lenders go by to determine what kind of risk you are. The higher the credit, the better chances you are to get the things that you desire. So what are some of those things that we desire that our credit is needed for? The home that you want, the vehicle that you want, starting a business. There's so many different things that your credit, that one number, can build for you in your life. And not just for you to have something for a time, but to create generational wealth. That's what credit can do. And that's what my husband and I started doing years ago, building generational wealth for our children, our future grandchildren, great-grand, and on and on and on. What we're teaching now is what a lot of the more fortunate families were taught when they were younger. So it sets us back more than 10, 20 years of knowing the information that they've already known in their home. A lot of us learned how to struggle from our parents, indirectly and directly. Okay, some of us saw our parents struggle financially. So what happened with their bills? They paid it when they had it. Or what did they do? The biggest and only time they had a huge amount of money was maybe tax time. they use that money to catch up on bills. So we saw that and we thought, okay, this must be how you live. You pay your bills when you can. You work to try to, catch up on this, try to make $1 out of 15 cents. So you were constantly seeing struggle to maintain your bills. And with trying to maintain the bills, they had nothing else. You didn't really see them go on many vacations. You didn't really see them enjoying life. And to me, even as a little girl, I saw that as existing. And I didn't want to just exist. I wanted to live. So once I turned 18, this is the harsh reality for a lot of us. Once I turned 18 and I tried to get certain things, I learned, oh no, you can't do that because your credit score is too low. What's a credit score? I didn't know what that was. And my husband and I, we learned together because I was 19, he was 21. We were very young, but we were already starting our family. We wanted things for our family. We wanted to grow together. We wanted a business. We wanted a home. We wanted all of these things, but we did not know how to obtain it. So once we started applying for certain things and they kept saying, your credit is too low. You have this on your credit. You have too many negative things on your credit. We started to do the research to understand, okay, what is this thing called credit and how do we raise it so that we can get the things that we want and need, because it's so important. Okay, so we started to do research. We started to understand what it meant and we started to move forward. Now, what I want you to know is that when it comes to building your credit, I want you to have patience with yourself, okay? Patience with time, and extend yourself some grace to know that just like when we gain weight, it doesn't happen right away. It happens over time. Building our credit is the same thing. As we continue to exercise, we start to see better results. As we continue to exercise our thinking, we get better results. It's with every aspect. So some people don't even understand how to check their credit. Okay? Checking our credit is important because if you don't check your credit, how will you know what that number is? How do you know what that number is, what it means, and what you need to work on? That's very important. You need to know what you need to work on so that you can make things better. And I'm here to tell you, beloved, that wherever you are right now, wherever you stand with your credit score, do not fret. It will get better because we're going to work on it together. And I'm going to help you step by step get to the point where you want to be ready to purchase your home, to be ready to purchase that wonderful car, to be able to create generational wealth. Because when you buy your first home, it's not just a home. It's not just a place to live. It's an investment. You can do so many things with it to grow your finances. Okay? And that is a blessing because poverty is not okay. A lot of times it's taught. A lot of times people fall on hard times, and that's okay. But what I want you to do is to not look back. I want you to look forward. I want you to walk with me. I want you to talk with me as we work on building your credit so that you can see yourself being where I know you can be. So we're on this journey together. All right? See you next time. God bless.